welcome back to Shakesyear. We are still working on Henry VI Part 3. And today we get to hear from a random messenger in Act 2, Scene 1, because obviously we as the audience have not seen what happened in Act 1. We need to have a retelling of it happen here. So this Act 2, Scene 1 starts out with Edward and Richard, who are the eldest and second sons of the Duke of York. And they're like, where's Dad and what's he been up to? And he should be fine because otherwise we would have heard that he wasn't fine and all that sort of thing. And they're like, no, yes, definitely he's fine. And then a messenger comes in and he's like, actually, he's dead. And Edward is like, no, shut your face. And Richard is like, no, tell me exactly what happened. And the messenger says, environed he was of many foes, and stood against them, as the hope of Troy against the Greeks that would have entered Troy. But Hercules himself must yield to odds, and many strokes, though with a little axe, hews down and fells the hardest timbered oak. By many hands your father was subdued, but only slaughtered by the ireful arm of unrelenting Clifford and the Queen, who crowned the gracious Duke in high despite, laughed in his face, and when with grief he wept, the ruthless Queen gave him, to dry his cheeks, a napkin steeped in the harmless blood of sweet young Rutland, by rough Clifford slain. And after many scorns and many foul taunts, they took his head, and on the gates of York they set the same, and there it doth remain, the saddest spectacle that e'er I viewed. So it's this weird little epitaph for the Duke of York, where they talk about how sad it was that this whole thing happened and that he was killed in front of so many, and that his son Rutland was killed, and the napkin came back yet again. And after this, both Edward and Richard are like, oh, woe is me, oh, woe is me. And a little bit later in the scene, we get the entrance of some other folks like Warwick and the like. And tomorrow we get to hear what happens when they enter and have opinions and such and such. So yeah, today is not super crazy exciting. It's just the messenger recounting what happened to the Duke of York, which we have already seen. And it's maybe a nice little capper because we've been with the Duke of York for a very long time, for 2.5 plays worth. So it was sad, and it boiled down to this. Clifford and the Queen killed him. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow for more. We'll see where this goes, and we'll see what the other people entering the scene have to say about the things and the stuff.